Direct hit. Let's go. One more. Yeah, let's go. I was waiting for that. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome your faces back to another video. Battlefield 6 is over. The beta's done, you know. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to, I guess, enjoy it for a little bit. So, with that being said, they have been very awesome to hook us up with, I guess, a earnable pass, or a new battle pass for 2042, including all types of different stuff, but most importantly, they are giving us a couple rewards for Battlefield 6. So, firstly, we have a revolver. Secondly, we have a skin for what looks like a 1911. What else we got? We got a skin for a tank. Or, I'm sorry, what is this again? I guess a BTR. We got another one for a tank, and then we got a operator skin. It looks actually really cool. I like the gas mask. And then we have another operator skin, which, if you guys play Tarkov, exfil helmet with the face visor, that's awesome. But that's pretty much it. The rest of this is all just in-game cosmetics, and the whole thing's free. So if you guys are getting that Battlefield itch and you know, you need something to do, hop on 2042, check it out. So we're gonna be checking out the new map. They got Iwo Jima 24/7. They brought it back. I've never played this map, so we're gonna be playing some Breakthrough and see how it goes. But yeah, I guess we have something to do for the meantime, so we're gonna give it a go, see if we like it, and just kind of make a video on it, see how it is. So with that being said, if you guys do have a good time, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and keep an eye out for more posts. I haven't really dabbled in 2042 too much. I picked it up a while ago and then kind of just put it down because I wasn't having too much fun. But let's see how it is in its current state, because I've heard a lot of negative shit. Okay, we got shot from the back. But yeah, I also do want to apologize because I am very sick right now. So, if I do sound a little congested or nasally, I genuinely apologize. But I couldn't just lay in bed and not put something out for y'all. Especially with how much fun this is. Like, I'm genuinely excited and happy that, you know, they're doing something for the meantime, so we're not just starving for some Battlefield content. Because I'll be honest, I was 2 seconds away from going and playing Battlefield 4, and you know what? We still just might. So we'll see what happens. Depends on how much fun we have on this. And then I do want to try Delta Force at some point. I don't know if you guys have ever seen anything on that, or if you guys know it's any good. If you do, please let me know down in the comment section if you'd like to see that, or if it's not something worth checking out. But the extraction game mode's kind of caught my eye, and I've been having like this itch to play something similar to Tarkov, and yeah, I can't really find anything at the moment, so figured it'd be worth a shot. Move around this right side here. I will say, like, this looks really good right now. I don't know if I'm just tripping, but this looks really good. I'm very happy with the visuals at the moment. I got DLSS cranked to quality right now, and the settings are maxed out. We're I don't know what the FPS is at, but it feels very buttery smooth, so very optimized. Trying to not get shot in the head. All right, let's. Oop. He almost won that. That could have been bad. I'm gonna put this down right here, a little bit of cover. Oh, let's not pull up the console command. How did I do that? Oh, killed. Okay. Super unfortunate. Thank you, brother. Is this guy still here? Yeah, he is. All right, we punish. Let's go. I will say one thing that does kind of suck. Oh, hold on. I think we get another one. Hit. Nope, but we still got him. Let's go. Wasn't us, but our team did it. I'm so proud of y'all. I did miss out on all the battle passes. I think it would be kind of cool if they brought them back. It just kind of made them not free, but severely discounted. And I mean, it's kind of on me for not being here when the game was live, but yeah, to each their own. I wish there was some way to unlock some cosmetics besides just like the base ones of the game. That's like the biggest thing I want to see with Battlefield 6 when it comes out. Like, of course, you know, paid cosmetics, you know, they're gonna do that, but I want to see a good hefty amount of like stuff that we can just play the game like we used to back in the day. You know, like get X amount of kills with this gun, or get like X amount of double kills or such and such, right? And you unlock this or you unlock that. Like, I really want to see that being brought back more into like the FPS space, you know, like get 1,000 headshots, unlock this, I don't know. Something like that. I think it'd be cool, you know? And then also, I guess while we're here, another thing to kind of bring up that's been brought to my attention. Battlefield wants to, I think they said in the next 3 or 5 years, they want to start making it an annual release because they're going to have 3 separate studios working on that. I don't know how I feel about that, you know, especially considering I think they're kind of jumping the gun. Like, don't get me wrong, I think Battlefield 6 is going to do well. I think it's going to do numbers already. But I think they're kind of jumping the gun. And the only reason I say that is because the last 3 that we've gotten, I want to, like, Battlefield 1 was great. Battlefield 5 was a vibe, you know, it was different. And then there's this one, 2042, arguably the most controversial in the entire franchise. But we've been asking for, you know, a Battlefield 4.0 or not 4.0, but like, you know, 4.5, whatever the fuck. Like, you know, just a better version of that for a while. We're finally getting it, but I don't know how long they're going to support it before we get the next title. So my biggest concern, and I know I talked about this in my other video, is how long do they plan on supporting Battlefield 6? How much content are we going to be getting in Battlefield 6? You know, like, what's that timeline kind of looking like? Because I don't want to start seeing, like, an annual Battlefield title every year if it's, you know, oh, we brought back some, like, classic maps, you know, we're reselling you guys, like, a $60 reskin of some stuff from, like, years ago, and there's not really that much support. Like, the Portal system's cool, but I'm just severely concerned for the longevity. Like, I think Battlefield has, like, a good shelf life of, like, 3 years before you even need to think about pumping out another one. Maybe even longer if you give it, the right support, you know? But Battlefield 6, I mean, hey, you could milk that thing for a while. You know, you had some really cool maps, some really cool guns. Like, there's tons of stuff you guys could do. Attachments, game modes, like, there's so much that they could do, especially with the Portal system. So the whole maybe doing, like, a yearly release, I don't think it's necessary. I don't see a point. That's just me, though. I don't like it. It makes me a little nervous because it feels like EA's like, all right, you know what? We got some traction. Let's make, like, all the money we can back from, you know, all these other projects we've put out and, you know, lost out on. And I don't know. I don't feel good about that. But at the same time, if these projects are, you know, of pretty good quality, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, by all means, do it yearly. But I don't want to see support drop off. I want to see them fleshed out. I want to see them get the love that they deserve. And if they do, you know what I mean? By all means, I'll support the yearly releases. And I mean, when you think about it, it's not that it's not doable. You know, like, they have the solo campaigns and then they have the multiplayer. Oh, I'm so sorry. In my opinion, is it hard to bang that out constantly? Yes and no. I'm not a developer, so I can't really tell you. But I can say that I do think because that is what they're going to be focusing on, it does kind of lighten the load. Now, here's where things get interesting. We have the Battle Royale that's supposed to be coming out, right? And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a little on the fence about it. Don't get me wrong. I love me a good BR. But I'm hoping that they do not pull a Call of Duty Warzone situation and just pump out games for the sake of refreshing the BR every year. That would be the dumbest thing that they could do, in my opinion. I fully believe that if they want to do a Battle Royale, put out the Battle Royale, keep it separate from all the other games that are coming out, and make it to where the multiplayers and the campaigns are their own separate thing, and the Battle Royale is its own separate thing. You want to update it every so often when a new title comes out? Cool, but keep it so far separated, please, from the actual base game, because I don't want a COD HQ situation, man. Like, the fact that those games were even as much storage as they were, it still pisses me off thinking about it, bro. Like, I think the last time I tried playing, what is it, like the most recent Black Ops, just to try it, it was like 600 something gigabytes because I had to download Modern Warfare 2, 3, fucking Cold War. Like, it was like this whole bundle thing. And yes, you can check them off, you can pick and choose. I understand that, you know what I mean? I know someone's gonna bring that up. But at the end of the day, it should not be bundleware. You know what I mean? Like, I understand they want us to play these games, but you do not have to, like, sabotage your customers in a way to where that's the only thing I can have installed on my computer. Like, I'm sitting with a healthy, I think I'm sitting at, like, a healthy 10, 12 terabytes on my computer. but most of that gets used for footage for you guys. You know, like whether it's live streaming, making clips. I think like I got like 4 terabytes dedicated to just games. A lot of those are single players, which, you know, I don't really play, which I really need to start. My backlog is so crazy. Like I'm kind of on a tangent now. But anyway, getting back on topic. I don't want to see a COD HQ type situation. That's my only concern. That's my only gripe about the BR. Do I think it'll be great? Do I think it'll be awesome? I think it could be, if done right. I really don't know what to expect. So, honestly, I hope they deliver. But my biggest thing about it, you know, like, I don't know. There's so many things, right? Like I'm kind of reiterating, but it's like there's so many different ways they could go about it. So many different things you could do. But at the end of the day, it's a Battlefield game. This is a notorious franchise for, you know, the rock, paper, scissors type stuff where, you know, assault beats this, engineer beats that. There's like a, you know, it's a rock, paper, scissors type combat. And I like that. I think that's great. 2042, I think, is the perfect example of what not to do with a fucking Battlefield game because of the open class system. So, fingers crossed they listen. Fingers crossed they make it closed classes only. If you're against it, look, make it a playlist where you can have open classes, call it a fucking day, but the core gameplay should always be closed classes. It should be traditional Battlefield. But getting back to the point, because I'm getting so sidetracked right now, so like once again, I am apologizing. I did not mean for this to be like a 20-minute rant. I just don't know how they're gonna pull that off. So like, let's just speculate, right? So it's a battle royale. Are they gonna eliminate the class, like the class system entirely? Or is it gonna be, how do I say it? Like, you pick up an engineer kit, so you're able to do like these special passives in the BR. Or is it gonna be more of like a team-based BR? So like you benefit more from having one of each class that like you guys can find and kind of spec into while in the BR. You know, like, oh hey, I found an engineer kit, bro. Like run this real quick, because then we can run the vehicle, we can repair it. But then it's like, I don't know, like that. You know what I mean? I feel like that just crosses too many lines, and it just gets weird. And there's like so many other balancing nightmares that would could come up and would come up. So it's like the only thing that really makes sense in my head is don't do classes, make it open classes because of the way that they're going about it. I don't know. I might be tripping. Oh, shit. Get back to the point. I don't know how the BR would work considering the way the classes are set up. So they would kind of have to throw that away. And then there's the whole looting aspect, and I don't know. But if done right, I think it could have some huge potential. I think it could be some good fun. I just have a lot of concerns coming like down to it, you know, especially with how they're handling stuff. But supposedly it's a whole different studio, so I guess we'll have to see what they do. But I think we'll look. Oh damn! But I think one thing that they really do got that's really cool, I guess that's going for it, is it looks like it takes place in LA. I think. So I've always wanted to, you know, fight and do stuff in like a suburban city type stuff like that, but. Or I guess setting of that sort. So I think that could be some really, really neat combat. You know, running through some rich people's freaking pool and, you know, I don't know. Maybe driving like a golf cart down Main Street. You know, stuff like that. There's all kinds of little cool things that could happen in fun moments. At the end of the day, it's a video game, and I just hope it's fun. You know, I hope it's fun, I hope it's balanced. I'm not gonna, you know, hate too much on it already when it hasn't even come out, but I do have concerns. As long as Battlefield 6 is good, and they don't mess with it too much, I'll be happy. So, with that being said, thank you all so much for hanging out with me while I rant, and thank you all so much for being here. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button if you enjoyed anything I had to talk about, and let me know what your thoughts are down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. We're probably going to be streaming some more 2042, because I did actually have fun, and maybe I'll be trying out Delta Force. I don't know. That game's kind of been on my radar. I re-downloaded it. I haven't really given that one a fair shake, so maybe we'll give that one a go and see what happens. But anyway. Bye-bye.